Hello everyone, this is Tatyana and welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so yet, then make sure to subscribe and ring the bell in order not to miss out on any of these videos. We are doing nail extensions and we will be correcting these nails with Polygel. But today I decided to do a little experiment and time this manicure in order to see which method would be faster, Polygel with a brush or nail tips. The index finger is pointing a little downward, and as I already know from experience, nail tips work great with lifting bending nails. So here I'm cleaning up the free edge with my nail drill. I'm only going to remove the coating of the finish. The tip on the index finger was completely bare, and the apex really shifted and is hanging down quite a bit, pulling all of the material's weight. This could potentially cause the natural nail to completely crack. These nails are 5 weeks old from their last correction, so it's quite understandable why they have grown out to this length. When doing the shape of the free edge, I always use a nail file. However, it does take quite a bit of time if you're working with nail tips, and you all will be able to see this for yourselves. Now I'm just filing down the overgrown part of the natural nail by the cuticle. If the nail extensions are falling off, it's most likely that you're not going over this step carefully. After having used my nail file, I am carefully and thoroughly cleaning up the cuticle area. Not only am I going over the cuticle area well, making sure everything is clean and nice, but I'm also passing through the skin around the nail. Otherwise, the product could leak, that is if it's a gel, and there will be lifting. For these nails today, I've decided to use only a hardware manicure technique. Whether I'm doing a hardware manicure or a combination manicure, all depends on my client's nails. I've finished cleaning the cuticle area, and now I'm just dehydrating our nails and applying a primer. Then will I be adding a base. I'm applying a thin layer and then just letting that dry under the lamp. We will be timing and testing these two methods on one finger. Once I've found a suitable size for our nail, I'm proceeding to our next step by applying a pink polygel with a moistened brush and simply spreading that drop out through the nail tip. I'm not applying the gel all the way to the sides of our nail tips, but leaving about 1.5 millimeters from the sides, just to let that spread out on its own once we press it down, and that way none of it leaks out onto the skin. When applying the tip, I am pressing quite tightly from the cuticle area to the ends. Now, just bringing over my little lamp, will I let this dry while holding the tip. Once it's pretty dry, after about 20 seconds, can you then let the nail finish drying under the main lamp for about 20 to 30 seconds. Polygel dries rather quickly and doesn't bake, which I love. Now I'm just simply pressing those tiny clasps on the ends and removing our nail tip. And yet once again, we will need to file down our free edge and clean up the thickness from the bottom. Inevitably, when using nail tips, you will have to go through again with your nail bit in order to clean everything up. And here is our final result. It did take quite a bit of time, however, I haven't had quite enough practice yet using nail tips. I've reset my stopwatch to 0 and now beginning our work with polygel and our brush. Spreading the material to the cuticle area with my brush works out wonderfully. Now I'm sending this nail to dry under the lamp for 30 seconds. Then I just dehydrate this nail and begin filing. We only need to file the tips and just a tad bit on the top. Using this method made the nail's curvature a little more natural looking, and I think it looks great. Here is our time, even after having done all that filing. And which method do you guys prefer? Let me know down in the comments below. So far, I do prefer working directly on the nail with the brush, but I do believe that with time, I will end up liking the nail tips just as much. For our design today, we're going with this beautiful, soothing color, accompanied by glitter and a monogram. With a black gel paste, am I drawing our monogram, and I won't be applying any other coatings over this. After having drawn our monogram, did we decide to add just a couple more little details? And here is our final result. If you guys liked this video and you found it helpful, then please give it a big thumbs up, and until next time.